What is good, everyone? So I've prepared some videotapes of Virgil and Clint. So I try to be very selective. Make sure to lock in this video because the message they're trying to send to you guys is very beneficial, and it was very beneficial for me. So let's get straight to it.
Like I'm designing this candle, right? Or like the student or the classroom is this. Like if I put this candle in an all-white gallery space, it looks like a piece of art. If I put it on like in a garage, it looks like a piece of trash. You know, like someone would throw it away. It's dented. And I think I often use this analogy in design. I could either design the candle and spend a lot of time like telling you about the candle, or I could just design the room that it sits in. The title of the talk is like building your brand sort of equity in your DNA. One of the first jewels, the things to take down notes of this talk is finding an inefficiency in the system.
I would say that my brand is really about kind of subverting our ideas about masculinity. I'm currently in the midst of like working on my thesis, and I'm really focusing on just really analyzing masculinity and reshaping it without like any like toxic notions and whatnot, and just really making it for everyone, if that makes sense.
Dean, you know, your premise just the same. Like you're finding an inefficiency in how like, you know, masculinity is presented even in 2021. And so your brand can be about that. Then once you get sort of creating your collections, your images, if they all tie back to that central point, that's when you start seeing the momentum. In order for it to be successful is that someone outside of yourself can understand the litany of ideas in your head. You know, it's helpful than not. So being able to summarize is key. So 15 words brand. But then when Samuel talked about, and Peter brought up like the typeface, like what's your name? And the name of the brand should equally tie back into the brand, what it means. Or it doesn't have to, but you should be able to, in one sentence, get someone's brain to go, aha, I get it, you know? And then the typeface, like what's your logo look like? What's the label look like? What would the garment be? What's the color of the brand? You know, all these sorts of things make great brand architecture. Someone gave me the piece of advice. He's like, hey, don't you know everyone's first business fails? And that lifted a weight off my shoulder, because I was thinking like, oh, my first business is gonna pay for my whole family. You know, I'm gonna build like the first invoice. You start thinking that that's your road to be like your, you know, anyone successful, you know, and it's like your life has to go down. So that's my two pieces of advice, both on the creative side. It's temporary. Use that to fuel the next. And on the business side, don't be shocked. Don't get thrown back by that happening. The most effective way for me to transmit an idea from my brain to your brain is not to tell you what to do, just to rearrange the furniture in your head so that you arrive at the same conclusion.
How did you scale?
How did I scale?
Yeah, because it's like you started it, and it's like to come to this shit is massive.
Yeah, man, fuck.
This is crazy. Look, you got hours and hours and hours and hours. Just hours of shit. Yeah. This is crazy.
But then a lot of people don't get here.
No,
you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't get here as well. That's another thing. So there's multiple ways to look at it, and you just gotta be prolific, man. You can't overthink the whole process of doing this. I'd overthink, but I'd still wake up and do something and be proactive, and I don't think I'm special. So I was like, because I'm not special, I need to be in your face. I need to be in your face more than anyone else. I need to be doing things more than anyone else. And that is just what motivated me then and still what motivates me now. That it's like I'm not special, and someone else could then come and take the energy that I've built up. I still need to keep going at it. So that's just where my mind is at.
But for the kid who's watching this, let's say maybe he's an artist or maybe he makes clothes, but he's at like a beginner stage. Like you think even for then, keep promoting?
I feel like I'm nobody. So I am in this whole world that's flipping 6 billion, but I'm no one. So I don't care like in that sense. And I feel like a lot of people care. Really and truly, it's like they care what other people think. They don't want other people to think they're desperate. That's why they're not promoting themselves. It's like, I don't want to give off a vibe of desperation, but then it's like, if that vibe of desperation can get you a Ferrari or buy your mama a house or something like that, why would you not want to do that? Like, do you think you're too cool? Do you think like you're a certain kind of mysterious artist who only wears black, who shouldn't promote? When those artists were younger, they will promote themselves.
Right.
It's like when you get to that certain point when the compound interest of your career has built up to a level where you can just send out ambiguous tweet and then people are gonna go crazy, but you're not gonna get there like if you're not promoting yourself in the beginning. Like you have to earn that.
I don't see a limit between Paris and Chicago. It's like, I live here, but no, that's not, there's no limit. And I think that young people, I know it's hard, it's lofty goals to be like, don't believe in, abolish the stereotype and don't believe the box that they put you in. But life is so short that you can't waste even a day subscribing to what someone thinks you can do versus knowing what you can do.